What is going on, y'all? Welcome to the Thai Life channel. My name is Min Thai, and in this video I am going to be doing a pedicure on this client right here. This client, she is going through a lot of pain. Every time she comes to me, she cannot sit in one place. She has multiple hip surgery, back surgery. I mean, this lady right now, as we are speaking, she is still going through surgery, and she comes to me once a month for me to take care of her nails and her pedicure. And I want to share this with you is because as a nail technician doing pedicure, you're going to feel like you're going to save someone's life just through their feet. And a lot of times when you show nail tech this kind of videos, a lot of people go and say, this lady right here needs to go see a doctor, not a nail tech. And I understand that. I understand the fact that she might need more than just a nail tech to help her with her toe. But in situation of all life and circumstances, you know, not everybody got it like that. Sometimes they don't have the money to go to the doctor just to get something fixed. But at least they try to get themselves maintenance so that at least they can feel good. And this is why I love being a nail technician. The reason why I want to show you this video is because I want to show you the true meaning of why a pedicure is just not about making the toe look pretty with some polish. But it really helps clean out the health of a person by de-stressing them, by making them feel alive just through a simple set of pedicures. This client right here, as you can see, I'm taking off the polish. Some of her toes are very discolored. Some of her toes are pretty much thick, thin, brittle. There's gap between it. There's gap under it. So in my head, in this moment right here, the only thing that I know that she wants is to cut it short, clean around her cuticle, just clean whatever I can clean for her. And at the same time, I have to be gentle because each time when she lifts up her feet or her foot, she's feel a little pain. She lifts up very slowly. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off her toenail, trying to get it as short as possible. And a lot of times, even though you want the toenail to be as short as possible, that does not mean you can go short. Depends on the circumstances of the nails. Sometimes you will have toenail that are where the skin on the bottom of the toe sticks out, and it shows the nail look very long, and you try to cut it too short, you might end up clipping the skin, and that's going to cause the client to bleed. And this client right here, again, she's going through a lot of illness. I don't want to make her bleed, y'all. I just want to make her feel comfortable. So you got to be very gentle. So after I cut off her toenail to get it down to the length that is desirable to her, I'm going to go ahead and shape it up. Now, depends on how you want to shape, but at this moment, in this situation, in this circumstances, right now, this client, she just wants them short, shave off. She's not big on making a square. She doesn't want it round. She just wants it easy to manage. That's what she wants. See? So when you guys are doing pedicure, you want to make sure you have that mentality. That mentality of understanding what the clients really want. You do somebody who's young with beautiful toe, yeah, you got to make that toe looking really perfect. But in this client's case right here, she's looking for comfort. She's looking for something that she can look down and put a smile on her face. So after I cut down the other foot, going on to the next foot, okay? So this one right here, as you can see, the toes are a lot better than the other one. The big toe has a little gap, but not as bad compared to the other one. The other one, I definitely have to go downtown really hard on her foot. But this one's not that bad. So this one, I'm just going to try to clip it down. And at this moment right here already, she is happy, y'all. This client right here, I tell you what, every time she sees me, she tells me that it's a blessing that she met me. She always tells me that, you know, she loves the relationship that we have. She loves how comfortable that I make her feel. And she really loves the fact that I take my time and don't judge her on her toe. But the thing is that I don't judge people, y'all. I've been doing this 15 plus years. I understand this business. And for me to do it this long is all about passion at this moment. It's not about money. I just really want to teach you, educate you, share with you my experience so that you can grow as a nail tech. But not just share with you and teach you about my experience, but really motivate you. If you ever watch any of my content, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, because all I do is motivate you to really be successful in the nail industry. I will make you laugh, but that's all motivation. So as we are continue to really dissect this toe, I am using my pusher to push back the cuticles. I am using the sharp part to clean out under her toe. As you can see, I am scraping off all her dry skin. As you can see, digging under the toe is very important in this pedicure procedure. I am going to continue to work on that big toe. My goal is to make sure that big toe, and a lot of time people probably say, you got to cut around it. You got to cut around that big old gap that she has. Yes, I know that. But at this moment right here, I just want to keep it clean, y'all. Because sometimes they don't want the gap. Okay? But once it get worse, the gap with her toe is tough is because her gap has a lot of skin stuck to it, y'all. You cut it, you might make her bleed. And I say I don't want to make her bleed. So the only thing that I can do as a nail tech is I have to clean her cuticle very well. And some of the toe, when you say cuticles, I am talking about there were cuticles hanging around the toe. Not just the toenail. We talking about the whole damn toe. That is where it gets tough, because sometimes you will have clients who get callous around the toe and you just anxious to cut them off with the nippers. Tell me, let me know if you are a nail tech doing pedicure. Do you get satisfied when you cut off the cuticle and you see all that cuticle coming off from your client? Do you get satisfied? Let me know in the comment, please, if you get satisfied. Because, boy, the longer you do this job, it is not nasty, y'all. It is satisfaction just to see them cuticle flying off with your nipper. You feel like you are a ninja. You feel like you are some badass, like, man, just cutting up that cuticle. You feel what I'm saying, y'all? If you're feeling this energy and this motivation while you're listening to this tutorial videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because that's how we rock it in this channel, because we here about to hype things up, y'all. As you can see, I am cleaning it. I am excited about this toe, y'all. Yes, in the beginning, when I look at any type of toe, y'all, of course it's gonna be nasty, y'all. When I don't know you and I'm looking at your toe, I'd be like, damn, yo. But I tell you what, the more I get to know the client, you surpass that. You forget about that. Especially if you've done her toe a couple times already. It's just a walk in the park. You just know at what point in the toe you just gonna dig down, dig deep. That's all you gotta do. And especially now, I'm about to dig deep in this big toe. You can tell in the beginning, this big toe has a lot of stuff around it. As you can see closely, there's still a lot of white stuff wrapping around. I am going to start from the corner, y'all. And let's start from the bottom. Like, sometimes I just want to keep the front nice and clean. And as I'm doing that, I'm just using each corner of my nippers to nip away all the dry, dead skin. Sometimes I have to go in with the drill bit, but at this moment right here, let's just take it easy and let's just try to clean. To me, I like to clean around the surface so that I can get a good glimpse of what else I need to clean. You cannot just clean and then just because you go through the whole cuticle line, you're good to go. That's just a bullshit like work right there on the cuticle nippers, y'all. Like, I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all, okay? People be doing that kind of stuff and it ain't right. When you gotta clean, you gotta clean it right, y'all. Okay, don't cut no step on the cleaning. Like I say, this is the most satisfying part right here, because when you able to get all that gunk out with those snippers, bro, come on, let's be real here. How satisfying would it be just to do that? And you know, at this moment right here, look at that. You see all the white stuff is like going away. When you guys using the nippers, you got to look at how I'm holding the nippers, y'all. Holding the nippers the right way is probably one of the most important thing when it comes to cuticle cutting, because you don't want to drop the nipper. You want to have good steady hand, and that nipper right there, the moment you start clacking, it's gonna start nipping off the cuticles. That's how you want it. So after you cut off the cuticle, right, I start noticing that, damn, that toenail is still sticking up kind of long. I gotta go low. I gotta go low. So I went in and cut a little bit more, yo. Because in the beginning, I could see nothing. I could not see where the toes located at, because all the skin was all over the place. See, now I'm gonna go in with the drill bit, trying to get that thing nice and thin. It's a lot of work. You see how much time I spent, but that's all love right there, because I have a goal, y'all. I have a mission. When I was working on her toe, I said, let's get it, yo. Let's really show you the difference, because if I can do it, y'all, you can do it. Trust me. Whatever I do is not that hard. You just takes time, you know what I mean? So I don't talk to her too much, because right here, especially what I was telling y'all earlier, this lady is always in pain. So I cannot like take too long, because if I take too long, she gonna be sitting there popping a lot of different type of pills that makes her numb and can't feel nothing. Bro, you do you, boo. I ain't gonna question, but sometimes I just don't like the fact that I have to stop, go into a purse for her, and pick out the right color pills just for her, yo. You know what I'm talking about. Let's not try to elaborate on that. But let's go ahead and go in with the other foot, y'all. And man, this foot right here, it's not as bad as the other foot. So in my head, I'm excited. I'm happy. Of course. Why not? I'm going to keep it real. When I'm doing a pedicure and I see a good clean toe, you know that job is easy. When you see a toe that's all busted and everything, you know that job going to be hard. So that's just the pros and cons of being a nail tech. You don't got options to pick and choose what toes you want. The toe's going to come in and the toe's going to pick you. You ain't gonna pick the toe. That's real talk right there, okay? So you either get the good toe. Oh, that's an easy job, but it's never easy, because the good toe, they want them really clean, and you don't do a good clean job on the polish. Boo, you in big trouble. You know what I'm saying? These clients right here that I'm doing, y'all, I'm telling y'all, with the condition that they in, you know they are just in paradise right now, y'all. You can look at the shape. I'm not even trying to focus on the shape, because this toe and this procedure right here, the shape is not the primary anymore. The primary is getting these dead skin out. And even if I told y'all earlier that this foot right here is better than the other foot, but that does not mean this foot does not have any type of work, because I am spending a lot of time. Do you not see all the dry skin that is sticking out under her toe nail? Look at that. Under her toenail, the skin sticking out, y'all. I mean, how do you get that kind of dry skin where it's under? It's like the roots are growing under the nail, y'all. That's what it looks like. You see? And you know, these kind of clients, you got to pay attention, because sometimes they got curved nail, and these curved nails tend to poke the side of their skin. So you got to have an eye to use that nipper to cut the side of the cuticles, the side of the nail, and pull out that little sharp pin. If you know what I'm talking about, then you good, because that's what. Now look at, I'm dissecting the big toe, and the big toe got some white stuff too, and that are just dry their skin, y'all. You know what I mean? It's been a month, and it's not that the client doesn't wash her feet. It's just they wash their feet, but there's little detail, that things that they cannot see, they can't do it at home. That is why they come to us nail tech. Pedicure is like foot maintenance, and we are the one who are able to maintain their foot for them. And that is why it is important that we really take pride in this process. And I take a lot of pride, y'all. Yeah, at this moment right here, I'm very excited because I know the client is excited. She's telling me that she's happy. Can you imagine throughout this process, the client's constantly telling me, "Man, I really appreciate you. I'm so lucky I met you." It makes me feel good because to me, this is not even a big deal. You know, this is not even a big deal. This is not rocket science, but this is something that can make a person's day. And honestly, this is why I enjoy doing what I do. You know, I enjoy having that true client. So after everything is done, pedicure, I got the cuticle going. Guess what's next? Let's get that callus remover out. Let's rub the callus remover on there and let's set it in for 5 minutes. And after that, we are gonna go in with a foot scraper. Okay, not a cheese grater, a foot scraper. Okay, this foot scraper right here gets to work. I add a little bit cuticle softener on it after letting it sit for 5 minutes, and we are gonna go in and brush these callus off. I really enjoy this process a lot. However, this process right here is where my arms, my shoulder gets a little bit tired. Because one arm, I have to pick up the leg. The other arm, I am constantly just moving. I mean, it is a fast speed. It gets the job done, but you can't do it slow. But the more you do it, I mean, look at her feet, how you see all that dust stain, black spot. It is going away. And it is getting deep clean right here. And this is the part where clients just love me more for this, y'all, because every time I put their feet back in the water, look at that, y'all. You see all that? I did not mess around with that foot right there. That foot had love. And I'm going to show it love. That's for real. And look at me. I'm trying to readjust the camera because I want to make sure I get a good angle for y'all. You know what I mean? I am working hard on my client, and at the same time, I'm trying to get that camera going because you know why? I care for y'all. I want to show you the true life of being a nail tech, what you really have to go through, so that, hey, don't ever say nobody ever told you. Don't ever say that, okay? I am showing you now, and it is possible. As you can see, this client right here, man, I'm telling y'all, she is blessed to found me right there because I will take care of her for the rest of her life now. You know, after I scrub off that, I'm going to go ahead and just wash her feet a little bit, y'all. And of course, before anything, the polish, let's go ahead and take that stress level away real quick. You know what we're going to do? We're going to give her some foot rub. Let's give her that massage. And the way I massage, y'all, I didn't take no massage class. It's just through experience. You focus on the bottom of the foot using your fists, and you kind of rub it up and down. Always touch your hand with both of your hand on her foot. Rub it up and down. Always never detach, y'all. Always keep the motion going. Use your thumb to kind of pressure point on the bottom of her feet, and then use your... So whenever you get tired, you just kind of switch the momentum. That's how you massage long, okay? You keep the same momentum for a long time. Your wrist's going to get hurt. Your arm's going to get tired. Rotate your momentum. That's how you find endurance. That's how you find stamina. And me, whenever I do that tapping stuff right there, it means my arm is getting really tired. So I start tapping because it just relaxes. It's like you kind of like loosening up your muscle. After I do all the tapping, I go back to massaging it again. You know, and a lot of times people always ask me how long is my massage. Well, it just depends. Sometimes I get into the motion of talking too damn much. So when I talk too damn much, the massage just keeps on going. And then sometimes I'm running out of time. I got to cut it short. Thank you for understanding. That's just the way it is. You know, I don't have a time limit. You just got to go with the flow. And the client should understand that because they are here to relax. They're not here to be set on a timer. Sometimes I might spend an hour. Sometimes I might spend an hour and 15 minutes. It just depend on the condition, you know what I mean? And this client right here, and I'm just massaging that one foot, but you can tell I am spending a lot of good time on her, making sure she's getting that relaxation going. And of course, now you just do the same thing with the other foot, okay? And this is where really is gonna just set the cherry on top. Massaging the foot after the pedicure is really just like the kudo part. Clients really appreciate that. It's what makes a pedicure special, because imagine just after cleaning your feet, cuticle cut, and the bottom of your foot is scrubbed, and then I mean, how clean can you get, right? How clean can you get in this process? Super clean. And this is why a pedicure is so important. This is why you as a nail technician should hype it up, talk it up, let the client know how important it is to get a pedicure. A lot of nail tech out there, y'all just do what the clients ask, and y'all just never offer the add-ons. And don't do that. Gotta offer, because offering is what makes the clients understand you're able to do something that other people can't. And of course, I ended with the hot towels, y'all. You see, that is my whole pedicure process for this client right here, man. And this pedicure, y'all, I charge her $60 for at least more than an hour. That is not a bad price. And you can see all the process that I went through. Look at her toe. Look how clean it is. We really represent on these toes right here. And now I am gonna end it with some really nice, beautiful gaudy nail polish. And a lot of times you're gonna get people telling you, why are you putting polish over these toenails? These toenails should go see the doctor. Look, you can tell me they need to go see the doctor or not, but that is the client's choice. I did my job by cleaning her toe, and if she wants polish on it, I'm going to freaking give her some polish on it. But for you to, I get people, y'all, I'm telling you, I get people telling me like, oh, you should have never put, look, if it was me, I wouldn't put on it, because I want to make sure I will see what's going on with that toe. But a lady gotta look good. A lady goes out, she don't want her busted toe to be shown to public. She doesn't. Why would you want to show your busted toe in public? It makes no sense. So she gonna say, let's add some polish on it, okay? And we going to deal with the messed up toe in the future. And that's how my clients roll. You gotta respect that. You cannot just say, oh, you a bad nail tech because you did. You know what? No, you a bad nail tech for judging, okay? I didn't even judge you. I'm just doing what my clients asked me to do, because I'm here to please her, y'all. Tomorrow's not promised. Why the hell you care so much? Tomorrow is not promised. You know she's going through a lot of pain. She's taking a lot of meds. She ain't even promised tomorrow. So let a lady put some polish on her toe, and she can deal with her massive toe later. But at the end, y'all, that is it right there. I hope y'all like it, man. I hope y'all enjoy this tutorial. I hope y'all learned something. Go out, get some pedicure going. Other than that, make sure to like, share, and give me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. And of course, I always see you on my next video.